Hey everybody, I'm going to show you how to get your research started this week. Okay, so a lot of your research is going to kind of mesh together with other parts of your subject area. So some of these slides might say science for you to turn it on Google Classroom, or might say science and reading, okay? And that first video that kind of is at the beginning of our weekly slides tells you how to turn them in, okay? So this is the first day, okay? So on that schedule, if you're following the suggested schedule, it's on a Monday, okay? But you decide when you and your family are starting this project. Okay, so you're going to want to start with slide 19 and 20. Okay, slide 19 is really just getting you to think of what insect do you want to go research about. Okay, it even tells you on the suggested assignment right here, you don't need to go turn anything in for this slide. This slide is just getting you to think. All of these insects that are here, if you choose one of these, then it's going to be really easy when I show you in another video on another day how to go research it on PebbleGo. These are definitely on PebbleGo. If you don't see an insect here that you want and you think of another one, that's fine. It might be on PebbleGo too. If not, you can research on other places in the library website, or you can ask Mom and Dad for help, or me, finding some good places to find for your insect. Then the next slide that you'll have to do still for that day one is slide number 20, which is the very next slide. This one's kind of writing and science. That's kind of meshed together this week for you. Okay, so when you go turn it in, you're going to be looking for that writing and science on Google Class. Okay, what you're going to be doing today is telling me what you know about your insect and maybe some questions that you have. So you're not researching yet, you're just getting your brain started thinking. Okay, there's some suggested charts. This one right here, big old green, is telling you this is the best one I think for us. Okay, there's some other choices here that you can decide if you wanted to do that instead. Okay, if I click on this one, right here from the weekly slides, it's just like any other time I click on the weekly slides, I'm not going to be able to type on this one, but I can definitely print this one out and write on it if I want to, okay? But I'm going to go to where my Google Class was, and I pulled one up from Google Class. So this one's pulled up. I went into Google Class. I found that assignment for writing and science this week, and I pulled up my document, okay? So now I can click and type there, okay? So once I've picked my insect, I can write the name up here of my insect. There are pictures on this document of ladybugs. You do not have to do ladybugs. This is just something that I put in for you to help know what each part is, okay? So let's say that I'm gonna do a different one. I'm gonna do grasshoppers maybe, okay? So when I'm doing grasshoppers, this first column I need to do on the first day. It says Monday maybe. And the second column, I need to try to fill in some as well, okay? This column though tells you can use it the rest of the week though, because you might, as you're researching, you might in the middle of the week go, oh my gosh, now I kind of wonder, and you can type it in there so that you know what to find, okay? But today you're really getting started with just your thoughts, okay? So going across this way of the chart, it tells you some ideas to look for and what to think of and later to research. So this first part is the body. Okay, so what does your insect look like? So if I'm looking at my grasshopper, maybe on Monday I know that it's pretty small. Okay, over here on my wonderings, I might think of, are there different colors? Okay, I don't know. Okay, just wondering. All right, and then I go down to my next one. It kind of gives me some other ideas to think of. Okay, habitat, where do they live? So if I know an idea of where they live, I can type it in there. Maybe I don't really know anything, or maybe I don't have a question for this one. You fill in what you need to fill in as you get going on this first day. So you might not fill in every single thing on those two columns, okay? If I scroll down, I've got food next. So again, what do I think that they eat? Or maybe a question I have about what they eat on this first day. Next one down is life cycle, okay? What is the stages of your insect's life? So what do I know about how they grow and how they change? Or maybe I have a question about that, or leave it blank for the first day. And then other cool facts. Okay, again, what do I know? Some extra things that weren't up above, or what do I have questions on that weren't up above? Okay, so again, you're going to be looking at these first two columns on this first day, filling in what you can. It does not need to be all filled out this first day. Okay, and on the next slide, the next day, I'll tell you what to do with that third column. All right, have fun. Bye.